All right, everyone, here we go with the new moon reading. I love these new moon readings. They seem to be your favorites too, because they get a lot of attention. But this particular new moon is going to be very interesting for both sides, not just your runner, but you as well. But I'm going to convey it to you from the incoming energy, because that's what the universe is sending me mostly. Okay, but the same applies to you, what I'm going to talk about in this pre-shuffle. This pre-shuffle here, first of all, this new moon reading is an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is, it's straight up energy reading. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. All right, this reading is technically timeless because you're all moving on different speeds on your timeline, but the energy itself dissipates out after a couple of weeks. So this is a good stretch of the Sagittarius season that this energy applies. Let's talk about this pre-shuffle. It's just surface energy, and I didn't believe when I pulled offline readings on this before I came out here and did this. I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to say or where this was going. But I've had a song ringing in my head all morning, and then I get this pre-shuffle. The song that's ringing in my head is a Paul Simon song. It's called Kodachrome, and it's about, there's a cool line from the song I like. Everything looks worse in black and white. It's Kodachrome. It gives us the nice bright colors. It gives us the greens of summer, right? It's that kind of thing. This is Kodachrome. This new moon is about dreaming. Okay, you're going to have a lot of dreams. Write them down. Keep a pad next to your bed. I don't think the runner will, but these dreams are different. These are dreams in color. Okay, in well, not Technicolor, Kodachrome. It's dreams in color, and my sandwich here in the pre-shuffle is just that. It's the Ten of Cups. It's a Ten of Cups sandwich with an Ace of Wands and a King of Wands. Okay, there's that Burger King. There's your runner, right? Got to have it their way. Pride, ego, all that kind of stuff. And what we've got here, there's a lot of theories about dreaming in color. You see, we're not capable of dreaming in color. Our dreams are black and white. Everything looks worse in black and white, as Paul Simon sang. But I'll give you a point of view on dreams in color. There's a lot of speculation about it, but I'll tell you what I believe to be true. What I believe, and what this pre-shuffle backs up, is it's our own energy. It's our own energy, either in the present, from the past, from past lives, or from the future, trying to tell us something, showing us something. That's what Paul Simon's Kodachrome song is about. It's about showing something. He said he has a line in the song about, if you took all the girls I knew when I was single and brought them all together for one night, I know they'd never match my sweet imagination. Everything looks worse in black and white. So, and then he goes on Kodachrome. He goes into the chorus of the song, which talks about how Kodachrome gives us the nice bright colors and all that. It's our own energy. It's not really a true dream. It's our own energy showing us something. Okay, and what's it showing the runner? Okay, it's showing the runner this picture right here. That's what it's showing the runner. In bright Kodachrome, it gives us the nice bright colors. It gives us the greens of summer, right? And there it is. It's right there. And what it's showing them is about a new beginning. It's also showing them what they could have had. Now, proof of that is I have the High Priestess, very much soul energy, crossed by the Hermit. It's all coming from their own energy. This applies to you as well, so write down your dreams. It's trying to show you something. But for them, it's really from the soul. It's dreams in bright color, right? Making them see all the greens of summer and the sunny day and what they could have had about this new beginning. And proof of that again is, if we go a little further, we get the King of Cups, someone who held back, someone who was afraid to be vulnerable, getting shown, right? Kodachrome. It gives us the greens of summer, right? It's a bright sunny day, all that kind of stuff. It's all there. It's why Paul Simon's Kodachrome keeps ringing in my head. I can't get rid of the song. I haven't been able to all morning. This is what's going on here in the new moon, and this sun is bookending this King of Wands. This person here who's it's a very stubborn energy around this King of Wands, okay? I want you to know this. I want you to know what's going on with the energies around you. These are very important. Dreams in color are very rare. And I believe, okay, I believe that your person and you, but your person's own energy is trying to show them a DVD or a movie, right? About this, whatever this is, the real Ten of Cups. This is a real Ten of Cups, but it represents dreams here, fairyland, you know, rainbows and unicorns and all that. So it's very interesting, especially when we consider all of the energies from the 11-11 reading, right? From the Venus in Sagittarius, Mercury in Sagittarius, all of that applies here. Imagine waking up and getting to see everything. Kodachrome, it gives us the nice bright colors, shows us the greens of summer. And then he goes on about a line, I don't remember the line in the song, but talks about a sunny day, which is really weird because I got the sun here. That's why Kodachrome has been ringing in my head all morning, and this is why I love tarot. Because the odds of this particular reading coming up with that song ringing in my head is mind-blowing. So this is an incredible new moon. You get to see something. What now for you, what that might mean? Well, you know, it might show you that this person wasn't your Ten of Cups. It might show you that they're coming. It might show, I don't know, write down the dreams. Worry about your own side of the fence. But on their side, it's going to hit them hard. These are dreams they're going to wake up from and want to go back to. Okay? They're not going to want to sit in their world if they're even remotely unhappy. And that's not helpful because this is the holiday season, and if you're remotely unhappy in the holiday season, it's extra bad. Okay? Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's see where we go for the new moon in Sagittarius. It's a very important energy, and I wanted to explain it to you. You know, this is a very rare kind of time here. Energetically, we're in very rare times. We have been since about the end of September. Very rare energy. Definitely take advantage of it and write down those dreams. I know they won't, but they're going to want to go back in. So this first card out is why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? Give me the soulmate cycle with the effect of the new moon in Sagittarius universe. Let's do this. Let's go. Why are we here? That's why. Everything I've been talking about. Four of Wands. Again, Kodachrome. It gives us the nice bright colors. It dreams in color, in full color. It's our own energy showing us something. I think it's probably a mix of future influence, future energies, because the dream needs to pull from something. So it's going to show future. This is what you could have, right? And it's going to show from the past life energies in particular are going to come in. And it's all in full living color. And it's right here, a very colorful card, a Four of Wands. It's just, it's the new beginning. It's the happy new beginning. It's stability. It's stable. It's very dreamy in and of itself. Oh man, this is some powerful shit. I knew this was going to be a powerful reading, but this whole week is magic, to be honest with you, especially with Jupiter going direct too. What comes after the cut? The Page of Swords. Again, it's an energy here. It leaves you. This is what I meant by your person's going to want to go back to the dream. Okay? The Page of Swords is disappointing. It's a disappointing energy. It is. And this is what I mean by after they have these dreams, I know they're not going to write them down, but they're going to want to go back. I don't want to be here. I want to go back to that dream. That was fabulous, right? It was fabulous. It's like your favorite scene in a movie that you keep rewinding and watching over and over and over again. Because it's when they wake up, it's disappointing. Whatever their Four of Wands is to them, it's going to seem, you know, their marriage or relationship or how they've been living their life is going to seem small compared to what those dreams are showing them. And it's exactly what Paul Simon is singing about in that damn song, right? It really is. Okay, here we go. Because when the King of Wands behaves the way they normally behave, the Burger King, gotta have it their way, they're dreaming in black and white. And as Paul Simon says, everything looks worse in black and white, you know? Now it's all getting shown to them. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we go here. Wow, that was amazing. The cut cards should back up the pre-shuffle, and boy, does it. Wow. All right, here we go. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of the new moon in Sagittarius, and I'm singling out this new moon energy. You know, obviously all of the energies that led up to it apply, of course, but I really want to get a feel for this, on what's going on that side. And keep in mind, the same things are happening to you. But I'm telling you, keep a pad next to your bed and write down the dreams. You ain't got time to grab your smartphone. I know y'all smartphone people and shit. Come on into my generation before, because I was a teenager when we didn't have the internet. Come on into my generation, if you will, and get a pad and paper, will you? Or just write it down, just bang it out, shorthand. All right, give me a reading, universe. The new moon in Sagittarius, soulmate cycle. What do we got here? Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table does not surprise me. It's the Ten of Wands. Okay? These dreams are going to hurt this person. I don't mean hurt them. You know what I mean. They're not going to want them to end. They're not going to want to wake up. It's one of those mornings. They're going to have a lot of mornings where they're like, I wish I could have just stayed where I was. Because these dreams that the universe is sending them are represented by 10 cups and 4 wands, as we learned from the pre-shuffle and the cut cards. All right, 10 wands. 10 wands. It's heavy. What's fueling this? The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to force some decisions. It's going to force some hard decisions. Why do I say that? It's just a dream, right? But no, these are rare dreams. This is your own energy, right? Showing you something. It's almost the universe is mad at you. It's showing you a movie of the way your life could be. It's showing you another timeline. Can I phrase it that way? Does that make sense? And they seem real. These are dreams where sometimes everybody's had at least one in their life. You wake up and you feel like you lived a whole life in that dream. That dream was your life. And then you wake up to your real life. And it's, as the Page of Swords told us, disappointing. That's heavy. And that forces some decisions. It does. Let's see where we go here. Let's see where we go. All right. That is our overall energy. The Ten of Wands. There's a lot of pressure on this reading. Wow. Okay. Right here is the energy around your connection. Right here is how your person's behaving in the 3D. Right here is their soul. Can't wait to see that. Right here's the hidden energy, the message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. I can't. Nobody can. But I know about these dreams. And I know I can't get Paul Simon's Kodachrome out of my head. Kodachrome. Oh, Jesus Christ. It won't go away. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top. And you bet your sweet asses, and I know they are. I can see those in full color. There will be a link for an extended in the description, because this is some powerful shit. You ready? Let's go. Energy around the connection here. 5 swords. Yeah. Again, these dreams show them what they could have had. There's an energy. Somebody's going to see the burden. Remember, the burden. We'll just take it. We'll keep it nice and simple here. This ties to the 4 of Wands, and it ties to all sorts. The burden, heaviness. They wake up from the dream. What are these dreams doing, right? And the heaviness is there's an energy here of a clarity, if you will, of the self-sabotage that's happened here within the connection. A clarity of how somebody saw victory in staying the way they were, when in reality they just want to get back to that dream. Oh my God, it's the universe showing you another timeline, actually playing it out. Because all the timelines are happening, right? They're all happening. You make a decision, you choose to go down this road. Doesn't mean that road's not there, right? There's in another universe, in another frequency, you chose something else and you went down that road and that happened, right? So the universe is just saying, I got a camera, I got street cams on this other road that you didn't take. Now take a look, right? And because the dreams are different, they're not true dreams. They're actual reality, all right, in color, in full color. It's as though they get to live that. They feel everything they would feel while they were there. And what's clear here is the energy around your connection is somebody made a mistake. This is I fucked up upright, basically, when paired with this Ten of Wands. Why? How are they behaving in the 3D? 3D. This is the awake moment, not the dream. The 3D. Yeah, the Page of Wands. Time to go. Want something new. The Page of Wands, I like this here. It's someone here who wants to go down that road. They saw the road. This tells me they would rather go down the road that the universe showed them in the dream. That Ten of Cups road, right, from the pre-shuffle. They'd rather go down that. This is someone who wants something new, that explorer, that curious person, wants to start again. It's right there. And there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of passion behind it. Yeah, I fucked up upright. And it's going to bug them all day. And it's not just one dream. They're going to keep coming. They're going to, every night. I believe that. Almost every night. They're going to be excited to go to sleep because they're going to want to go down that other road. In the 3D, they might actually do something about it, and especially because of what I said in Mercury in Sagittarius, right? Loose lips sink ships. They might be starting to. They're gonna. I can understand the lippiness now. I get it a little more, because they spent a whole night living that road they didn't take, and it's nice. It's a better road. It's paved. You could really go through the gears on it. You know. What's the soul here? The soul is bookending I fucked up upright. Yeah, the hangman. Yeah, a whole new perspective. It's exactly what I told you. Even down in the soul, and this is a soul energy, the hangman, right? What the kids like to call a dark night of the soul and all that kind of stuff, but it is. But it's about perspective, you know? It is. It's a whole new perspective on I fucked up upright, on this connection. Showing them that this connection was the wrong thing it was a fault. Running away from it was a false victory. They sabotaged their own fucking Ten of Cups, their own Four of Wands, their real Four of Wands, real Ten of Cups. And they did. And again, we had that Ace of Wands in the pre-shuffle, bookending the King of Wands, or in the initial sandwich, I should say, the first three cards. That ties to this. Wanting that new beginning. All right. What's the universe want to tell us about this? This is wild. Hidden energy. Message from the universe. It's read with I fucked up upright, which they definitely are feeling. This is all an energy here of not wanting to wake up from that dream. The moment they wake up, they're going to be disappointed. And they're going to go, oh, I want to get back into that. I wish I was back in that dream. And we've all had those, so you know what I'm talking about. Live a whole life. I think there was a Star Trek episode about that. I think it was during the Captain Picard era, where he got knocked out and he lived a whole life somewhere else. He had a kid and a wife and all that. And then at the end of the episode, he wakes up and he's back on the Enterprise, and he's sad. He's sad because he really lived that. This is exactly the energy that's here. What's the universe want to tell us? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's forcing them to look at this. It's forcing them to take stock in this. This guy right here, you know, well, these two energies, it's not just this is I fucked up upright. These two energies together are, oh God, what have I done? Right? That's what he's thinking. Oh God, what have I done? Yeah. Okay. So the universe, it has a plan here in some way, but it's not really that. It's just the energies are lining up just right. You know, it's just what's happening now. You know, potential final outcome, read with the Page of Wands. This is technically someone who does something about this. It's communication, and I believe it is. It's a blue background. It's a blue background. That's throat chakra. It's the Six of Wands. It's, again, somebody here is going to want to, there's a strong urge to go toward whatever they were dreaming about, that other timeline that they fucked up and missed, okay? Somebody here also sees victory in doing that. It's minor arcana here, so it's up to their free will. But they see victory in going towards that. Again, it's just verifying what I said. They're going to want to go back to that dream. They're really, if nothing else, they're really going to see during this new moon what they missed out on with you. Okay? What they fucked up here. And when I say really see it, I mean really see it. From the hangman perspective in the soul. Really see it. With the Six of Wands here, it is technically communication. I got two cards of communication, blue backgrounds of throat chakra. I do. It's not a victory after a long battle energy. It's just someone who sees victory in exactly what, you know, when they wake up, they want to move towards it. Can I still make this happen? Kind of a thing. Again, over this whole thing is this. Like I told you, it's a dream you wake up from that's not really a dream. It's a timeline you could have been on. And you really want to go back to it. It really makes you see where you went wrong. And that's what's going on right now. Let's see. Let's talk to the witches. Let's clarify. Man, I hope I'm conveying the message good enough. It's very, very powerful. Why is the Five of Swords here? Let's go. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Let's clarify. Let's see where we go here. Wow. This reading, I can understand. From the moment I woke up, and I overslept a little this morning, so I was groggy. From the moment I woke up, Paul Simon's Kodachrome. Give us the nice bright colors. I knew these were going to be very, very color. It was going to be these dreams. And again, there's a lot of speculation on what they mean. I've given you my point of view as an energy reader, as someone who's studied these things and talked to people who've had them and experienced them themselves. I firmly believe it's our own energy showing us the timeline we could have gone down, showing us an alternate route. And it's doing that with the intention of getting us to take that route. It's trying to tell us that that route is still there. It's not completely fucked up yet. And I think that's why we got victory here. I think that's why we got this guy riding in here. Okay? I do. Let's see. Why is the Five of Swords here in the energy of the connection? Tell me about it. Let's go deeper. Yeah. The Page of Cups. Yeah. It's about where the love is. It's about the tidal wave behind the little girl. It's not about the little girl. It's about the tidal wave behind it. Okay? It's just everything I already told you. Somebody here tried to hold back a tidal wave. Is that one way I could put it? They're gonna wake up feeling under this new moon energy. They're gonna I don't even say just wake up. They're gonna always be in a state of this Page of Cups energy where the feelings are just coming up to the surface. The tidal wave, we only see the tidal wave when it gets to the shore, gets close to the shore, and it runs out of deep water to run in. And it's kind of where we're at right now. What's on top of the Five of Swords? Yeah, Justice. Again, there's still, the dream is there to show them there's a chance to fix this. Okay? There is justice that can be had here, and that's good to see there. I love justice in the energy of your connection. It's a balanced energy. It's someone here who, it's happiness. Okay? Because balanced energy to us in the 3D is happiness. It's someone here who there is a chance to fix this, and that's part of what this page is telling us too. But they're going to have to do something, and I see another page here. In other words, it's an urge to do it, but there's a lot to be done, and we talked about that in the Mercury reading. There's a lot to be done. Why is the Justice card here? Yeah, Two of Cups. Come on, do you even need me here? I mean, come on. The cards are just pretty pictures for you. I read energy. I don't give a fuck about cards. But they reflect the energy. They cross-check me. They make sure I'm right. And that's why I pull them for you. Two of Cups. The only justice now is to try to fix this. Is to bring two soulmates together. Again, I've already told you what these dreams are showing them. They live in these dreams. It's not just dreaming about you. It's taking them down the timeline in full color. The reality of what would have happened, what they could have had, and it does it through feelings. So that makes it does it from the soul. That's why the Hanged Man is here. It's powerful soul energy. Okay, it's some shit. It's a mystical card. It really is. It's the perfect card to fall there, better than the Hermit would have been. All right, yeah. They're gonna be feeling it. Got to fix it because they're gonna wish they were going back to that dream. The moment they get back to their reality, somebody start bitching at them, or it's the usual shit, or the usual routine. The usual routine's not going to be good enough after these dreams. They're going to be like, I can't wait to fall asleep. Maybe I'll go back into that dream world. And at some point, less and less and less as we move away from the new moon, they won't go back to it. It'll get weaker and weaker and weaker. And that with Venus and Mercury and Sagittarius and the way those readings came out is probably why some actions are taken. Right. Why is the Page of Wands here? Holy shit. That's unreal. Alright, let's see. Make sure you pay attention to what these dreams show you as well. Alright. Make sure you pay. And again, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. It'll take the energy a different amount of time to get to you. But what's crossing the Page of Wands? Four of Swords. I wish I could go back to sleep. It's a deer in the headlights energy. It's a healing energy. This energy is supposed to be healing to them. And it's also telling me that it all comes from the soul. Because this is about shutting down the brain. The law of pure potentiality. All the answers are in the silence. That's exactly what this is saying. That's the energy around them. The answers they're looking for are in these dreams I'm showing you in color, is what the universe is saying. Okay? But it is verifying, this Four of Swords here verifies that it's all feelings. The universe is doing it through feelings. It's taking them down the road of what they could have had through emotion. And that's why that sun, the sun card, right? The happiest card in the deck, was bookending the King of Wands. King of Wands, the Burger King, going to want to go back into those dreams. Now, this page is going to want to do something. And we see he might. Okay, we do. We got victory here. These are read together. What's on top? Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're going to want to go back to these dreams. That's not surprising. Okay? This is very confusing. These dreams often are. I mean, think about the Star Trek episode I told you about. I remember a little bit of it. I remember when he woke up and he was back on the Enterprise. He was sad. I think he teared up. Old Jean-Luc Picard, right? I think he teared up because he had a whole life there. He had a wife and a kid, and they were in a place, and they lived somewhere. And they made the whole episode about that. It was real. Well, writers are people too. Writers have to experience things to be writers. Everybody's had these kind of dreams. Yeah, they're going to wake up in Eight Swords. It's a problem. It's not an Eight Swords they can't get out of, but it's somebody here who's going to be obsessed with wanting to get back to that dream. Was that real? I mean, because they seem real because you feel everything. It's all feelings, right? And that can put a person like your person in Eight Swords. Oh God, they're going to try to write it off like it wasn't real. But fortunately, there's more than one time that this energy occurs throughout this new moon cycle. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Six of Pentacles. There's a strong urge for this Page of Wands to move in a new direction, to try to get what that, in the 3D, this is 3D energy. There's a strong urge for that Page of Wands to try to get what that dream was, to try to get on that road. And we saw it over here. We justice with the only justice here. The justice for them is going to be to fix this, to try to get on that road, to try to see if, try to experience it. If nothing else, it'll be cathartic, healthy, healing, if you will, healing, Four of Swords, for this person to at least speak to you. All right? They're going to be very, very, very feeling. They're going to get to feel what they should have felt, what they should have allowed themselves to feel. It'll just happen. They can't block it. They can't stop it. And sure, it puts them in Six Swords. Or Eight Swords. It puts them in Eight Swords. Well, it does put them in Six Swords, too. They want to fix this. They want to smooth it out. So my Freudian slip is fine. But six Pentacles here. Again, it's also the Six Pentacles with the Eight Swords is an energy of, it's far different to live something in a dream, or what they think is a dream. It's not truly a dream. But it's far different to live something in a dream and actually do it in the 3D. So there is some stress about that, right? But again, they're going to wish they were back in that dream when they wake up. They really are. Why is the Hangman here? Everything looks worse in black and white, right, Paul Simon? It implies they've been living in black and white. It's Kodachrome. Give us the nice bright colors. Those nice bright colors are nice. Their life is black and white, is what the implication is. Why is the Hangman here? I'm laughing before I even pull these cards. I've had two cards try to jump out. I love it. I love it. Yeah. The Hangman is crossed by the Seven of Cups. The perspective is it's a scramble to find out what to do. What do I do? It is a bit of a dreamy card too, if you look at it, right? It's a bit of a dreamy card. A new perspective that they made the wrong choice. It's designed to show them that they did, which is what it does. The Hangman, that new perspective, is on that Five of Swords there, right? It wasn't a victory to run from you. They saw it as that, but it wasn't a victory to run from you. It's stupid. Now they're stuck in what they got. So much so that when they get to live and feel the timeline of what would have happened had they made a different choice, right? It's upsetting. It's upsetting to them. And this card also tells me there might be many different dreams. They might be shown many different timelines. Some good, some bad. They might also be shown what happens if they stay on the timeline they're on. In other words, if they're married, if they stay with that person. they might get to live that. And that's a fucking nightmare. That'll show them, and because the universe has to, because of balance. So it has to show them what they could have had with you, which is kind of what we're talking about here. But I know, because of this Seven of Cups, many options, it's going to show them also what happens if they stay where they are. And they're going to get to live that. And that might be a dream that also puts them in 8 swords. Oh, this is, And again, disappointment. Either side ends in disappointment with the Page of Swords that came after the Four of Wands in the cut position. Right? It's disappointing. It's going to show them that their Four of Wands is disappointing, and they're going to be disappointed that they didn't take the route that you were on. Should have gone down your road. What's on top? Yeah, Three of Wands. Again, showing them something new horizons. They got a new perspective. They're getting a lot of perspectives here. At least 3, probably more. Why is the Three of Wands here? 3 of Cups, 2 3s, 3 3. I got angel fucking energy on crack here in the fucking soul position. I got the Hangman, and I got a 3 of Wands and a 3 of Cups. These dreams are all, I'm right. All I'm doing, I've already read the energy. All I'm doing is checking my work for you before I hand in my homework to you, the teacher. All these cards are doing is verifying my energy read. So why I'm your second favorite, I have no fucking idea why I'm Silver Medal Steve. But anyway, yeah. These dreams are all about emotion, the 3 of Cups. Also, it's going to show them a couple of different routes. Right? What happens one way, what happens another way. It's just all about emotion, though. 3 of Cups is the flow of water, the flow of emotion, the purest flow of it. Okay. All right. 7 of Pentacles. Taking stock energy. I don't know. There's something else here. That's why I said I don't know. I'm always honest with you. I actually kind of... It's very rare, but I'm curious to see what the card is here, what the crossing energy is. I'm hoping it gives me the energy that I can't. It's not that I can't read it. I can read it. I just can't place it with something. I have to take past experience in my life. Any energy reader needs to have, or someone like me, I should say, needs to have a lot of life experience. So it's like an actor. They tend to try to get a lot of life experience so that, they can play a diverse range of roles and things like that. They don't have to play guessing games with it. All right. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? But I can't place this. Oh, of course this is fine. Jesus. It's the Sun. Oh. They're contemplating the meaning of happiness. Okay? These dreams are making them contemplate the meaning of happiness. What is happiness? Have I been happy being the fucking entitled fuckwit, Burger King, gotta have it my way, stubborn ass, egomaniac King of Wands who runs from anything that's not low-hanging fruit? Is that happy? Am I happy? What is happy? So by showing them many different routes, many different other timelines in these colorful, energetic dreams, we'll call them, they're getting to see different scenarios play out. It's a little bit, yeah, okay. It's a little bit like that Christmas tale, right? Where the ghost of Christmas past comes in, the ghost of Christmas future comes in, and the person gets to see 2 different kind of routes. It's just like that. That's exactly what it is. All right? And don't think that the person that wrote that didn't write it off of experiences they had with dreams like this. All right? Everybody pulls from something. What's on top? Knight of Cups. Oh, God. Contemplating happiness. I'm looking here. Have I been happy? And does this end well? They're getting to see how it ends. How it could have ended. How it could have gone with you. And how it ends. And how it continues to go with what they've got. It's a powerful energy. It is. It's super powerful. And it's why I believe we're learning as we go. Why the underlying energy of Sagittarius season is the archer takes the shot. I would. If this were happening to me, I would take the shot. I would. Knight of Cups. Self-explanatory, right? But it's read with justice if you need some, right? Why is justice here? Because of the soulmate. Because they prefer the road that the universe showed them that they should have gone down. right? Knight of Cups. And a strong urge, contemplating, thinking about it, should, again, there's also an energy here. It's not just about they're thinking about coming towards you and offering you a cup of love, or they're thinking that they should have. Yeah, all of that's there. But this person is going to have a very strong urge to, and I think this plays in with Venus in Sagittarius more than Mercury in Sagittarius, where Venus in Sagittarius doesn't just want to see that hot ass, it wants to go touch it. And I think they're going to need in this energy to make some kind of contact with you, even if it's superficial, right? Even if it's superficial, even if it's spying anything, they're going to need, looking at your picture, looking at whatever, they're going to need to bring you into the 3D, okay? That's what this energy is saying. Why is the Knight of Cups here? What did I just say? What did I just fucking say? Silver medal, Steve. I got the silver medal. Three of Pentacles. I just said this is about as 3D a card as you can get. This is working together. This is a friendship. This is anything. And whoops, I threw it. Anything. It wasn't spirit that grabbed the card out of my hand, or a unicorn. It flew. I threw it. Anything. There's going to be this urge to have you in their presence, whether it's a picture, whether it's a spying, whether it's just reaching out to say hi, whether it's superficial, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to. It's all from a point of a Knight of Cups, right? And if you think about it, I'm right. Imagine you dreamt these colorful dreams, these energetic dreams, right? And the universe showed you the timeline you could go down. And it showed you what the real happiness would have been. Showed you how you fucked up. I fucked up upright, a soulmate connection, right? Showed you that. Would you at least, when you wake up and you wish you were back in that dream and you don't like where you are and you're in 8 swords, would you at least go look that person up? Look at their picture. Maybe try to reach out. You want that close. The only way to bring it close in the 3D is to fucking reach out. Right? And they can. And for any reason with the Three of Pentacles. Any reason at all. It's just an energy of working together, having someone near you, it's just that. Alright. It's the perfect card to fall there based on how I read that energy. Why is the Six of Wands here? What's our final on this? Let's shuffle the deck. It's a very important reading. It really is. And all this shit's going to be happening to you, too. You're on the other side of that connection. But you all, the DFs are a bit more evolved, shall we say. You're a higher vibration, definitely. Definitely most of you. So, write down these dreams. Take note of them. They're going to show you many different routes, too. You'll know you're having one if it's in color. Alright? And I'm not talking about greens. You always get dreams in black and white and little shades of greens and things like. No, I'm talking full ass 10 of Cups rainbow of fucking colors. Like a goddamn Lucky Charms commercial. Okay? Alright, here we go. Now this should result in communication, but it is minor arcana. It's up to their free will. Some of them might just linger around. They're going to be around you. Physically in the 3D. Either looking at your picture, looking at your social media, or just reaching out, or having somebody ask about you, or they'll be asking about you. Something. They have to. That's what the universe is. That's the message from the universe. Separate from the reading, but read with the energy of the connection. Alright. Why is the Six of Wands here? Final. Oh, tying us back to the soul. Because this was the Seven of Cups crossing, and this is the Seven of Cups crossing. Okay? It's almost a Schrodinger's cat, in a way, situation. The universe is basically saying here, actually who's saying it is our little warlock on the hill there. Wait. Stop. I always do his voice like that. Stop. He looks like he would talk like that. Stop. There are many options here. Okay. You don't have to get all fucking unicorn mystical with me, Mr. Warlock on the hill. There are plenty of... This is going to result in an explosion in the timeline. It's, in other words, say you're driving down your timeline, right? The timeline of your connection. You're taking a ride down the road. And you don't just come to a fork in the road. You now reach a point where there's it's like a dirt road, we'll say, right? You reach a point where there's a red trail, a green trail, a blue trail, a yellow trail. Which way do we go? right? Reminds me of camp I went to when I was a kid that I didn't want to go to, but I went. My mother was insistent you go to camp. We had these all these trails had names. It was like a Schrodinger's cat reading. They all had like animal names, raccoon trail or, you know, squirrel trail or something like that. And we had to decide which one we wanted to go down, and they split us up in groups and things like that. That's what the universe is showing me here. So there's a lot of different outcomes here because there's a lot of different people watching. I assume you're all dealing with a different person, right? We're not going to have some mass fight and violent outrage, right? When you all find out, wait, you mean your soulmate is John from Kansas too? What the fuck, right? No, y'all dealing with different people, and so there's a lot of different. The wizard here is telling us there's a lot of different trails we could take. What's on top? How about we narrow it down? But it doesn't matter. I said, how about we narrow it down? And the universe went, okay. The Empress is on top of it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we take the raccoon trail, the yellow trail, the skunk trail, the bear trail. Doesn't matter. It's all about, they're all attracted to whatever they saw in their dream. The Empress, best tits in the tarot, the queen of tits, even in a frumpy green dress, out in the dirty outdoors, you'd hit that shit. It is a very, very attracting energy. It's very powerful. All right? And it's interesting, I just got done talking about camp, didn't I? And I was talking about the animal trails. Look, that's exactly what it looked like. That's exactly what it fucking looked like. Those trees, everything. That was fucking camp, except we didn't have some hot chick in a, you know, with the nice tits sitting in the middle of a field saying, hey, you want to bang? But aside from that not being there, that's pretty much my camp. That's what it is. It had little fields like that and everything. Wow. This is why I love tarot, though. You know, I don't need the cards, but I'll tell you, it is funny. When I first learned how to read energy, like I told you, I was told I should throw cards. They'll help me interpret the energies because I was just a kid, you know, 11 or 12, not a whole lot of life experience. And it blew my mind then, and it still blows my mind today. So at the end of the day, these dreams leave them a little bit, because this Empress is red with the Eight of Swords, leave them a little bit, you know, at the end of the dream, you've just spent the night with the Empress in full color. Look, she in color, right? In full color, you just spent the night with the Empress and banged her out in the woods and got to see all the, male or female, and got to see all the route and where you would have gone. You lived a whole life together out here in the country, right? And then you wake up and you're back in your reality. And what's powerful about these dreams is they're less visual and less audio and all feelings. It's all feelings. It's forcing someone who's been shut down to open the fuck up and feel everything. They are no longer the King of Wands with that in these dreams. With that sun that was bookending it, that's proof of it from the pre-shuffle where we started. That's fucking perfect. Why is the Empress here? Two of Wands. Again, it's the urge to let go of the path they've been on and go toward that path that they dreamt about is very strong. It is a minor arcana. I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass. I'm just telling you what's happening, what the energy is, okay? The dreams are happening no matter what. They're going to be in the Eight of Swords when they wake up, and they're going to realize they fucked up not coming towards you, and they're going to want to have you close under any circumstances. The emotions are flowing. This is some powerful juju that the universe is putting together here. Okay? It's a powerful shit. It's rooted in the Hanged Man in the soul. It's a very mysterious card. All right? Very mystical. That said, this Two of Wands, somebody here at the very least, because of what they saw, because they lived a whole life with the Empress in the woods, most of them are likely to come towards you, or at least set the intention to come towards you and have this here. Now I have to pair in the energies of Mercury and Venus and Sagittarius with this, right? And when I add those in, I would say expect communication, most of you, but it's going to be different for all of you how that communication plays out, as our hold on a second says here. And the Three of Pentacles told us that, right? Doesn't matter what. They're going to want to pull this close. When you wake up, they're going to want to try to grab onto the dream. Wait, dream, don't go away. Don't go. Oh shit, I'm awake. I'm not there. That wasn't my life. Oh my God, they're going to want to try to grab onto this, whatever they can, however they can. Most of them have to let something else go in order to do that. Something they've been giving to is going to make them in 8 swords as well. Energy is always in layers. So in an equal and opposite reaction, yeah, they lived a whole life with the Empress in the woods and they want to hit that shit again, but they're going to wake up to their reality and it's going to make them realize that they need to let go of that wand, right? Of course it is, because they can have this, or there's at least a chance, is what the universe is saying here. So because you're real, they can just, try to get as close to that as possible and see if there's something that can be done. Let's pull 3 more cards from the universe. Not a devil on the table. Of course there isn't. There's no devil energy anywhere on this table. There's no 7 of Swords. There's no devil. There's nothing. It's absolute. It's all about the dream. It's Paul Simon's Kodachrome. It's all about it. It played out right from the pre-shuffle all the way through the cut, all the way through everything that came out on the table. This is what's happening under this new moon. It's fucking awesome. Let's shuffle the deck. It's going to force some decisions. Remember, and over all of this, yeah, I bet these dreams cause this. I bet these dreams cause a lot of pressure. A lot of it. Yeah, I believe it. That came out. That's the overtone of the whole fucking thing. And it's going to cause a breaking point because this 10 of Wands is crossing the 4 of Wands that was before the cut. So again, energy is always in layers. It's going to cause a breaking point. A point where this breaks to the Ace of Wands, which we saw in the pre-shuffle. It's going to cause someone to do something about what they thought was 4 of Wands. It's going to make them disappointed. The Page of Swords coming after the 4 of Wands after the cut. It's going to make them disappointed of how they've been. They spent a whole life with you in the woods. I mean, it's a lot. Give me 3 cards. What else you want to tell everyone before I go pull some wicked voodoo here? We're going to dig into the dreams. Oh, we're going to have some fun. Oh, it's going to be a good extended. I love it. I love pulling on this shit. This is my kind of energy. This is the Thanksgiving dinner of energies for me. I love it. It's going to be great. We're going to see how these energies affect you as well. We'll pull some pyramids. We'll pull on their dreams. We're going to join them. Give us those nice bright colors. All right. Kodachrome. I haven't heard that song in years and it's ringing in my head. I haven't heard that song in probably 25 years and it's ringing in my head like I just heard it yesterday. There's something about it. It could just be one line from it. Maybe it resonates with you. Look up the lyrics to Paul Simon, Kodachrome. You don't have to listen to the song if you don't want to. Just read the lyrics. It don't matter. Anything may pop in here at any point. It doesn't have to be your kind of music. I only listen to hip-hop. Oh, who gives a shit? Just read the words then. Think of it like a poem. I don't know. Could be one line in there that makes sense, but it'll help you make sense of this reading. Give me, if you're having trouble with that, I don't see how anybody would have trouble making sense of this reading. It's pretty straightforward. All right? You're just learning about an energy you might not have known about before, that's all. All right, 3 cards from the bottom. I mentioned it here by accident. It came out here, the 6 of Swords. I told you my Freudian slip was okay because, yeah, they want justice for the... Yeah, I fucked up upright. 6 of Swords, smoothing things out. There's my Freudian slip for that, for this is here. Here's the 2 of Wands. Here's the 2 of Wands. Here's our wizard back. He came back twice. He was 7 of Cups was crossing here and in the soul. There's the 7 of Cups. And there's the Knight of Swords crossing the 2 of Wands. Again, the universe is just, it's a whole Steve's right upright reading. And I want to be right on this one. I want this motherfucker, this fucking King of Wands, this Burger King, this running son of a bitch, to fucking feel everything. And not only feel it, live it. I want to see a Captain Picard tear out of this motherfucker in the morning. That's what I want. And that's what this basically says. Okay? It really is. And it's going to happen many different ways because there's many different people here, but I've already explained the 7 of Cups to death here. I'm not going to go back into it. But this Knight of Swords says it all. This Knight of Swords talks a little bit about what I said around this 3 of Pentacles. Okay? And this Knight of Cups. Gotta as soon as you wake up, you got to try to get it back. You got to try to get the dream back. He's chasing it. He's chasing that dream, that energetic dream in full color. Why? Because as Paul Simon puts it, everything looks worse in black and white, but in color, it gives us the nice bright colors and the greens of summer. Oh yeah. There you go. They got a nice chrome camera and they'd like to take it for a ride. I think that's another line in the song. Not the word they. I'm using it to the Knight of Swords. I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo. These are the kinds of energies I like to pull on. And we're going to go deep. And we'll see what it means for you as well. If you want the extended, the link is in the description. This is wicked energy. I can't wait to see what their dreams are. That's going to be funny. Okay. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I helped one person today with this, especially if I helped one person put a fucking notepad next to their bed with a pen on it and not worry about, oh, my phone's got to boot up. I got to get, what's my code to get in? What's my code? By the time you figure out your stupid fucking code to get in, it's all gone. These dreams, you'll have some of the memory left, but not what you would have had. A pen and paper. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. And again, if you want the extended, the link is in the description. I do. I'm going to go straight in on it. Good luck.